Hey there, coaches. My name is Rich Hargitt, and I'm the head football coach at Emmett High School in Emmett, Idaho, and I'm also a lead consultant for coaches all over the country with the surface-to-air system. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a really specific personnel grouping that's been really useful for us for the last couple years. This is a personnel grouping that we call BlackJack. The reason we call it that personnel group with that name is because it's a 21P set from the shotgun. So as I show you this first clip, you can see there we have the inline tight end. We have a second tight end here that's really going to be our fullback. So now we're in a 2 back and 1 tight end set. Now, you might ask, well, coach, isn't this a 12P set? Well, we do hand the ball to this guy when we're actually under center. We have an under center version of this, which serves as our kind of twins eye set. So we still consider it a 21P set, and the obvious Vegas reference to 21P or 21 blackjack. But today in this video, we're going to take a specific look at some of the RPO throws that we have off of gap scheme runs in the blackjack set. I think this is a very diversified way to attack defenses. You can see here in this first clip, we're playing a private Catholic school. They're the top-ranked defense in the state. We've got to find a way to get the ball on the edge and put these guys in conflict. Every first down that we can get against these guys is going to be pivotal. So you can see here we're going to go with the same side counter play. We're going to pull the guard and the fullback, wrap that thing around, throw the now screen out here to the perimeter, and just pick up a cheap 4 or 5 yards. Okay, anything we can do to try to move the ball on these guys was critical because they're so darn athletic. Same game later on. Now we're going to go with power, and we're going to add it as a wrapper. So our inline tight end is going to be responsible for the defensive end. You can see our left guard is going to pull around, and now we're going to get a +1 run with the backside fullback pulling and inserting into the line of scrimmage, and we're going to have that little out concept up at the top of the screen. Again, coaches, these are all throws. These are all RPO throws, just leverage throws, get the ball out in space, pick up your 7 or 8 yards. Those are just long, extended handoffs in our mind, just diversifying out how much real estate the defense has to cover there. Here we go again, another power concept, another little stick concept. We call that saw, an out route by the widest receiver and a little stick route by the inside receiver. You can see that's just really clean and efficient. We're getting a cover 3 look right there. That's just a really easy way to just spit the ball out off run action, get the ball out in space, let your guy go work, pick up a little chunk of yardage right there. Again, I'm showing you these clips because this was the #1 ranked team in the state on defense. So I feel like these are really applicable to show you how we attacked this specific defense. There you go, another counter scheme. This time we're going to pull the left guard and the inline tight end as our second puller. We're going to use the fullback as the kick-out player to account for the backside of that. I think that's a really useful, kind of a little bit different way to handle the backside of that and get your second puller. Again, spit the ball out route, 2nd and 7. You've already got the first down. Going to pick up 12, 13 yards there. Okay, anything you can do to get the ball out of there on these guys is important. There's a power look. Okay, again, you're seeing a lot of just little flat stick concepts. You're getting cover 3 teams. These are pretty efficient ways to just spit the ball out, let your guys go work. All those clips were against that #1 ranked defense. Here's from a game later in that season, a different opponent. Okay, you're going to get power again. Nice little kick out. Now you're just going to get the bubble screen concept. All right, nice and easy. We're going to let one blocker go up and block the corner, block the most dangerous man. This team's a base quarters team. You can see there the safety's too far off. We're going to make him trigger and come down and make that tackle. Okay, if he's late to get there, that's going to be a 10-yard gain, okay, which is exactly what we're looking for. Same opponent. Now you're going to get that buck sweep or that pin and pull concept. You're going to get both guards pulling. Tight end and wing are going to be down. We're going to get a kick out by the front side guard, a wrap through by the second guard. Again, we're getting off-man coverage. Just take that fade out concept now. Just spit it out there, make it easy. Okay, so you've seen a stick concept, you've seen a bubble concept, now you're going to get the little fade out concept. These don't need to be, super complicated schemes. You can see here, we're catching the ball, we're making the first man miss, and we're getting a lot of extra real estate. That's really kind of the code that we give our players. We said when we run these types of plays, if we've got free access or leverage, we want our quarterback to get the ball out, we want our receiver to catch the ball, make the first man miss, and don't fumble the football. catch the football, make the first man miss, and don't fumble the football. We feel like if that happens, that's going to create an on-schedule play for us and give us a tremendous opportunity to be successful. All right, here's a counter scheme. Nice, easy little counter right there. Okay, you can see nice, easy little pull there by the guard. Now we're going to throw the glance post. Okay, so you're seeing some scheme diversification here in terms of what routes we're throwing. Most of these routes have been, flats, bubbles, stick routes. Now we're going to throw that third level RPO, that glance post down the middle of the field. That's going to create an explosive play. We're going to split the safeties there. We're getting a team that's wanting to play split field coverage. They're not doing a very good job sitting on that route. So we're going to get an explosive right there, get 15, 20 yards on that play. So again, a lot of different routes you can run here. You can run underneath routes. You can run what we call first level routes behind the line of scrimmage. You can run second level routes that attack the linebacker or push the ball up and get those third level concepts. Here we have the left guard pulling, the fullbacks inserting as the +1 defender. And now down here on the goal line, we're going to get the fade out concept again. Nice catch. Catch the ball, make the first man miss, don't fumble the ball, score the football, get yourself a touchdown. Okay? So again, you're seeing a lot of different types of throws here, a ton of variation, a ton of different route concepts. Really the sky's the limit to how broad you want this package to be. You can, again, throw those first level behind the line throws, or you can throw, fade out. You can throw the stick concept and attack the second level or the linebacker depth of the defense here. Or you can even push up and get into those glance posts and be a little bit more forceful about attacking down the field coverage. Taking your chances on attacking those safeties and nickels, putting those guys in conflict. But again, no matter what concept you're seeing here, you're seeing a lot of run diversification, power, counter, pin and pull. Okay, a lot of different run plays you can tag these with. And on none of these plays did you really see the offense get less than 5 yards. Staying on schedule is critical for us. We really feel like you've got to do a good job in today's modern RPO game of attacking the defense and getting chunks of yardage and putting yourself in an advantageous position to stay in front of the chains. And in all these throws, again, you see we're doing a pretty good job of that. All right. So again, if these things are useful to you coaches, if this video was helpful, I'd strongly encourage you to follow me on Twitter. You can find me at Coach Hargitt. You can find the Surface to Air System at S2A System, or you can head over to the Surface to Air System website, which can be found at www.richhargittfootball.com. Again, that's www.richhargitt football.com. Check out our books, videos, or look at becoming a member. All right, coaches, we hope this video was helpful for you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.